Good morning. 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 Oh my God. Oh shit. Man, I'm trying to get moving today. I am trying to get moving today. If you'll notice, I created this late and everything. I mean, I'm just something's got to give here soon, man. I am so busy at work. Something has to give soon. Something has to give soon. Bob's getting exhausted. Oh my God, what the hell just happened? I don't know. I buy up, market going down. Oh, shit. I just got snapped out of this right here, which is pissing me off. I mean, I expected them to rotate up. The dirty dog came down, took me out, and rotated up. I expected it to rotate up. Pissing me off. Of course, I missed a 1 minute gold line over here in gold. Anyways, get my head on straight. Get my head on straight, man. I was in that NQ long right there. Piece of shit. I was in it. I was in that damn trade. Oh. You were in it too, Orbanik? No, I was in that damn trade. Got freaking snapped out. Pissed me off. Fucking piece of shit. I mean, it's gonna go back up. That's what pisses me off. Oh, fuck. It's definitely going up. Yeah, it was a crazy spike, man. What the fuck? Fucking bastards. That just pisses me off, man. Another reason for afternoon trading. Another reason for afternoon trading. God damn, that pisses me off. That was the trade right there. All right, maybe it'll give me another chance. So look at the ES. It broke this down pivot. See it? So it's now more motivated to go long also. So I'm going to be prepared for this to rotate. This was its down pivot right here. So the NQ broke. It didn't leave dots, but you can see it. It's right there because this was the push down right there. So we broke that also. So both those are good signs for longs. Well, I mean, I wear my emotions on my sleeve. Origin. I wear my emotions on my. I think you guys, those of you that watch my videos, you figured that out. You figured that out. You figured that out. I wear my emotions on my sleeves, without a doubt. All right, I need the ES to start pushing up here. Yeah, I need you to start pushing up. That'll push this up, and we'll all be good to go. We'll all be good to go. Good to go from here to here. Mm. So oil's down quite a bit today. I mean, it's way below all its lines created yesterday, which is nice. I mean, it's it's way below its prior day low, couple $3. But I mean, that's a pretty, this is all overnight. It's a pretty elaborate chart right there. Steady meltdown, which is what we like to see. All right, come on, man. Make this the rotation, damn it. Go. See, there's the ES. Excuse me. God dang it. There's the ES doing what I wanted it to do. So I just need the NQ to follow suit. And let me get this out of the way. There you go. Now go. Come on. Come on. Just go. The NQ's got one problem. It's stuck below the freaking overnight open. Come on. Really need that ES to push it up. Come on. Damn it. Come on, ES. Go. Let's go. Come on. There we go. There we go. All right. Now, the other issue we have is we are trying to change the direction of the momentum. So we got to start we got to start breaking these pivots and stair stepping if we're going to get a big trade. If you're just looking for profits, well, then you need to look at like maybe the 5-minute gold line or whatever. I'm asking for a lot. I'm asking for it to start changing rotation, which is asking a lot. I know, I get that. Step 1 is to identify the big green candles. Step 2 is to figure out, where to put your stop. And then step 3 is to figure out where to put your target. So I've gone through all the steps. I just happen to have my target way up there, because if we can get a good thrust through this pivot and start pushing through this 5-minute gold line, I think we're going to rotate back up. But again, I'm being a big optimist. I know that. Being a big optimist. But it's okay to risk $115 to try to make, say, $1,500. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Come on. Come on, ES. I need to I need to shrink my ES chart so I can see it better. Here, let me move my, let me get my stop stuck. I want to look at this better. Where are we at here? High, down, deep, down. Jesus Christ. I mean, I think my concept is correct. I just don't know that we're going to be able to do that in the pre-market. No, I don't watch 1 hour candles. Yeah. Well, that's a bitch. Now, the frustration over here with gold continues. So let me tell you what I mean by that. So, and this has been my frustration with gold lately. So even when it came out of the box, it came out, let's just say this was a valid setup, which it wasn't. But let's just say we took this trade out of the box. We're at 68. It still has not gone $10. It still has not gone $10. And that's what's been happening with me with gold lately. Is it's just been, it'll run up, give me like maybe $300-400, and then it runs back and knocks me out at even. It's like, it's just for what I'm getting in returns, it's not worth the money I'm risking to take the damn trades. Because it's hard to take I'll give you an example. It's hard to take a gold trade with a full contract and not be risking at least $300+ to defend a pivot or a rotation. To give the trade the proper room it needs to work. And when you turn around and you're done and you got stopped out at even over and over again, or you get, the random $300 loss. And then when you finally do get a win, it's because you caught a pivot rotation here, and you made freaking $250. It's just not worth it. So I am being very, very selective on any gold trades I take right now. I mean, even crossing the box. Here's the box. The box isn't even $1,000. I mean, come on, man. What the fuck? So gold is on my do not trade list right now. But I tell you who's on my trade list, just right here. NQ is definitely on my trade list. It's on my trade list. This damn thing has made me a mint. Yesterday afternoon, man, ping, again. Hold on a second, guys. Sorry about that. Got people leaving. Have to say bye.
right, I'm going.
Sorry. Morning, Patriot. Hey, hopefully you can make some money in this oil market today. All the static lines are gone, but because oil's way down, but it does have some range in it today, that's for sure. I'm going to pull gold over here for a second because we're at the top of the box. And so from there to there should be our range of our trade if it works, if it's going to reject the top of the box, which is about $800. Which is about $800. Which is about $800 if it sets up. Well, it's getting less. Maybe $700. Jesus. All right, let's see. All right. Still looking for it to reject. If it doesn't and goes inside and sits here, then you'd be looking for it to go across. This is the dividing line right here. What are we going to do for the next 15 minutes? Are we going to go long or are we going to go short? Yeah, well, hopefully we're going long. Hopefully we're going long. Come on. Come on. Come on. What the fuck are you doing? Come on. Oh my God. Well, there's $200 out the window that I'll never get back. Oh no. I'm not chasing that because it didn't. I got to get it inside and retest. I'm not chasing this. I am not chasing that. I've been changing up to Summergrass, thinking the ES might be easier. Oh yeah. I totally agree with that, Patriot. That's a very good thought on your part. That's a very good thought on your part. I will admit that. Jesus, just it's this garbage. God dang it. right. Well, oh, I'm sorry. I'm looking at other shit here. Sorry. Okay, let me try this again. Having a little chart problem I'm trying to fix up here. What the hell? Oh, shit. The fuck is going on here? Let me do this. New chart. Select instrument. Boom. Boom. Urgh. Fucking A. Sorry. Shit. All right. Sorry. All right. Sorry. Anyways, I'm trying to fix something on one of my charts. My YM chart's kind of screwed up. I want to be ready when the equities kick open. Having to sit there and sit there and stare at the damn chart, try to figure out what's wrong with it. You can keep your GC. I'll take my NQ. GC isn't returning good money. All right, let's see here. Got market opening in a few minutes. La 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 la. I would say that's probably true, Patriot. Look at your low and your high. I mean, there's not much range. That's why this is so sloppy on both sides. You got to remember tomorrow is, I mean, not to bring up bad news, but I mean, I need to bring up bad news. I mean, tomorrow is FOMC day. Shit. That never bodes well for trading. Yeah, you just wrote it down. Sorry. Yeah, tomorrow is FOMC day. That never bodes well for trading. Never bodes well for trading. Just one of them things. One of them freaking ridiculous damn scenarios we got to go through, where we live in an environment where the stock market's more interested in what the Federal Reserve does than what corporations do. And why is that? Because they're the money makers. They're the ones that they're the cause of why this market is so grossly overpriced. Because they just keep printing money and throwing it out the fucking window. And that's why the stock market is more concerned with the Federal Reserve than it is on anybody's profits and losses or whatever. None of that's relevant. If you don't believe me, go look at the historical PE ratio of the S&P 500. Go ahead. Do that while we're sitting here waiting for the market to open up. And then when you look at that, where we are today versus where historically we've been or where we've ever been, ask yourself, why would it be like that? I don't know. You tell me. Well, that's the whole point. It doesn't matter. But common sense tells you it's supposed to. Good morning, Nikki. I am currently down $500. Full disclosure, I'm currently down $500. I got smacked a couple times over here in the NQ, or once or twice over here. I think one time for even and one time for a loss. And I took a loss in gold. So I'm down whatever that number was, 560. Once again, I'm starting off my morning in the hole, all so that I can sit here and win it all back after at 11 o'clock. All right, so oil has literally gone to sleep. It did stick its head out of the box. So if it comes back up here again, if it comes back up here again and doesn't go up through here, I might look for a cross the box scenario. Needs to go up though for me. Should I haven't even turned my chart on yet? There. Good morning, Bruce. Okay, there we are. All right. Oh, we blew up through it. Hold on here. Blew up through it. Hold on here. Hold your horses, folks. Hold your horses. This may not be setting up. Boy, look at the red line here in oil in the pre-market. Yee, doggy. How did it do that? I don't know. You tell me. Oh man, I should have taken the bottom of the box in gold here. I wasn't looking. I was over here looking at this. So gold ran its way through the box. Never gave me that rotation set that I'm looking for here. But it ran its way. It did cross the mid band, come up and touch it, and then do the last part. And it looks like it might be rejecting long. Let me do this. Let me squeeze it. Maybe I can get a W situation here. It was certainly when they plowed it through. So look at this. When they plowed it through by $400. So it took a lot of energy to run it back up and inside that box. I mean, that's a lot of energy right there. So if we get a pullback here, I'm going to look for it. I'm going to look for them to regain the momentum and push it long, if that makes sense. But I need it to pull back just a bit. I need it to pull back into here. I need it to pull back into here. Come on. Man, are you just going to run up on me? You probably are, because I'm not in it. If I was in it, you all know if I was in this trade, this damn thing would be down here doing the big old pullback before it runs up. You all know that. But since I'm not in it, it'll probably just shoot across the box and not give me an entry. That's what gold likes to do. Likes to figure out, is Bob in or Bob not in? Oh, Bob's not in. Oh, well, then let's just do this. Hold on here. It looks like they think I'm in because I'm talking about it. So I got 4 minutes till the market opens. I want to be in the trade long enough that I can defend the position before the market opens. All right. We're getting there. Come on, just sit there. Just sit there. Boy, look at oil, you dog. Are you going to roll over? 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Huh. I got my order there, but I'm probably not gonna take this trade. Probably not. I mean, I needed it to react just like this one did. And it's not doing that. So I'm not going to do this. I needed it to react like this one did. And it didn't. So I'm good. I'm going to stay out. Stay out. All right. Well, we're getting ready for the market to open. So yesterday after the market opened, we had a big run up in the RTY, a pullback, and we had an inside candle, inside candle, inside candle. We had 3 inside candles in a row in the RTY, and I took the break back through the top yesterday, even though it was early after the open. I mean, it had inside candle, inside candle, inside, 3 inside candles in a row. I took the break and clipped $500 in maybe a minute. That's what I'm dealing with, Ryan. I'm trying to figure that out myself. I think the pre-market is still too spread between the 626 chart and the 926 chart. And so therefore the charts are all fucked up. That's what I've been dicking around with this morning off screen, Raymond, is exactly that. I've been dicking around with YM trying to get the damn charts to populate, and they're not looking good. They are not looking good. All right, so now we're at the bottom of the box in gold. So we all know what that means. See, we crossed and we're testing. Now, this is not a lower pivot doing it, but it is a continuation of the push down, hopefully. God dang it, don't run away on me. So there it goes. It's just going to run away. It's going to just run away. I'm not taking it. Yep, that was the trade. So everybody see that? It rotated, came. So we had the 1 minute that pushed it down, brought it under here, and then this is the rotation. All right, off we go. Market's open. Off we go. Market's open. Market's open. So, well, you know me, Ryan, Raymond. I want that YM chart to be working. It made me a lot of money last week in one day. Most money I've ever made in the YM in a day, that's for sure. It was one day last week, man, crossing the box, and then rejection of the bottom of the box, just like this gold setup here. All right, so we're forming our boxes right now. All right. Well, we just got to let the chaos ensue for a bit. Just let the chaos ensue for a bit. No, Bruce. Sorry, Bruce. No. I still got June, Bruce. Sorry, I didn't see your comment, Bruce. Sorry. I wasn't ignoring you. I just didn't see it. All right. So just a quick observation here. Gold went back inside its box. It's testing the top. So I might be looking for a long there. Only because it's going to, the whole thing is going to be up to here. If it sets up. It is a little weird, Bruce, but I went and I did pull up the September candle. Okay, just the September contract. Because I know how to do that. And that damn thing has like no volume. So I don't know. Come on, gold. Come on, gold. Come on, gold. Don't be screwing me. Okay, let's go. Let's just make it happen. Let's just make it happen. Let's just make it happen, gold. Come on. Come on, you got it. Come on, you got it. You know the direction. Come on, gold. What the? Fuck. You knock me out, man. I'm going to be so fucking frustrated. Yep. Shit. I'm so frustrated. All right. I'm done. Done with gold. I did, Bruce. I pulled it up. And like I said, it looks worse than this one did, than this one did. So I'm going to stick with this one because Ninja has not forced me to roll or not asked me to roll over yet. I mean, I rebooted and everything this morning, and there I am. I mean, if you're not taking any trades in it anyways, it doesn't matter. It's going to show you the direction and what it's doing. Regardless which contract it is. But I've been trading it a little bit lately. So I'm a little bit like I'm a little bit like, huh? Especially the cross the box stuff, man. Freaking YM has been the stallion. The YM has been the stallion for that cross the box trade. Holy crap. All right. Well, we came up and hit the prior day close right here in the NQ, and it's created a nice inside candle here. Hasn't broken it, though. Looks like we're going to get 2 in a row. Inside candles, that is. So I don't really know what's going on there. Oh, nope. It pushed through the top and hit the overnight open. Interesting. All right, let's just sit and think, sit and think, sit and think. Sit and think. Yeah, that's a good one. That is true. Thinking can hurt sometimes too. Man, this is just ugliness right here. I mean, seriously? Not a good pattern. Looks like a pinstripe suit. That is not a good pattern. Well, this is a non-eventful open. If the NQ and ES are going to be any indication of what's going on today, this is not good. Good afternoon in Spain. All right, so we're past the 15 minutes. Now it's time to start paying attention. Time to start paying attention. Time to start paying attention. So the ES is busted through its high of the day, whereas the NQ is way away from anything remoted to the high. Way away from anything remoted to the high. The YM is up at the high. The RTY is at the high. So there's the interesting thought for you. So you got two elephants up at the high, the YM and the ES, and you got the RTY up there hanging out with them. So hopefully that bodes well for us on this NQ to start creating some nice rotations long. Hopefully. That's kind of what it's doing right here, too. Actually, matter of fact, that's kind of what it's doing here. You know, man, I wish I had more confidence right now in this ES. That looks like a nice potential long right there. Back off the mid band, but I'm going to hold off here for a while. I'm still going to wait. No sense in getting caught up in the mud. No sense in getting caught up in the mud. So anyways, let's see what we got here. I'm waiting for that. I'm anticipating the YM. I mean, not the YM. I'm anticipating the NQ to start joining its friends, the other three. That's what I think is about to happen here. We need some confirmations. Need some confirmations. Well, you got to quit buying it, Jim Park. If you'd quit buying it, it wouldn't be so damn expensive. I'm glad you have the nerve, Patriot. I was looking at that trade and didn't take it. Hopefully it goes out the box for you. All right, so my bias was right. Unfortunately, that didn't turn into any profit for me. But my bias was right. The NQ is probably going to have to retrace to catch up to its other three friends, which are all up today. I mean, hell, the NQ even in the box open came through its low of the day. I'm still waiting for it to give me a scenario where I can take it. Still waiting for it to give me a scenario. I mean, I'm not going to chase it. Remember, the last thing that I do in my trading strategy is chase anything. I don't chase shit. That'll keep you out of trouble more than you can imagine. Man, like I've said before, Bruce, the worst part about chasing, in my opinion, is then I don't know what to make my stop. I don't know what to make my target. I don't know. I mean, I've totally lost control of the profit and loss of the trade. And you got to remember, at the end of the day, trading is all it's a statistical result. If you got a 50-50, if you got a 50% win ratio strategy, then you need to be doing 2-to-1, 3-to-1 on those trades. And I always use, my trading changed when I started using the mentality that I'm going to be right 50% of the time. I used to have this mentality, which is deadly for a trader, that I was going to be right on every trade. That is a deadly, deadly, deadly mentality, because you will only continue to blow up your accounts if you constantly think just because you got into a trade, you should make money. That is the quickest way to blow up your accounts. So now I have no problem taking losses, because if I rack up 3 losses, I'm not worried about it, because 1 win's going to wipe out those 3 losses. Not that I want 3 losses. I'm just saying. Nobody wants 3 losses. Yeah, I see that. Oh, shit. Yeah. Oh, my God. Yeah. Oh, yeah. What the hell am I thinking here? Yeah, the YM is at the prior day high. Huh. Then the RTY is long right off its mid band. See, this is its mid band, and it's long off its mid band. All right, guys, let's oh shit. Man. Oh man. God dang it. I should have been long right there. The hell was I thinking? It's too busy looking at the freaking text on my phone. That was the trade right there. God damn it. That was it right there. All right, hold on here. Might give me a re-entry. Yep, there we go. Come on. Come on. Go. Come on. Go. Just go. There you go. Now go. Oh, just go. Come on. I'm not going to let it come back again. It either goes or I'm out. It either goes or I'm out. All right, it goes. All right, perfect. All right. I'll explain that in a second, this trade. Those of you who watch know what I just did. All right. Okay, let me get up here. All right, let me Let me move my target. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Damn it. Why aren't you helping, ES? What the hell is your freaking problem? Come on. Come on, NQ. Come on, baby. Do what you do daily. Make me money. Come on. Come on, NQ. Come on. Come on. Just pissing and moaning here. Go. Go. The freaking ES is pissing me off. Look at the ES, guys. Look at the ES. The ES is not helping my situation. Come on, NQ. Be your own beast. Be your own beast. Oh, fuck. What a setup. Holy crap. What a setup. So we crossed, created space, right back down, inside candle, boom, boom. There's your trade. I was trying to take it back to the prior day high. What freaking screwed up everything was this rolled over. This rolled over. Like, what the hell are you doing? You could see the energy of them trying to bring it from here to here because they were fighting the freaking downstream of that damn ES. Jesus. ES, thanks for hanging me out there. Thanks for hanging me out. Thanks for hanging me out, ES, on such a beautiful setup. I said it earlier. I'm not going to chase anything. I'm going to wait for it to show me it's long. Well, it did right there. And I got pissed because I thought I missed it because I was up here looking at something else in the YM. Oh, my God. What a setup. What a setup. And again, non-summer trading, non-day before FOMC, all that kind of stuff. I'm telling you right now, that trade, when the sharks are in the tank, is bam, bam. Y'all have seen it happen many times. That trade right there is bam, bam. Bam, bam. Just put $1,000 in your pocket, call it a day. That trade is exactly that. What a setup. What a setup. God dang it. I just got to mentally prepare myself for the fact that we are heading into the summer and it's going to be brutal. This is why you probably won't see me at all in July. You probably won't see me at all in the month of July. It's because of shit like that. A scenario just like that thing literally should have careened itself right up to here. Like that. In no more than 2-3 candles. Bing, bing, bing. It should have been just like that. That is very frustrating. That is very frustrating. That's a prime example of summer trading. Absolutely gorgeous setup, and it doesn't follow through. It went up about maybe $400, which is fine. You know, if you're trying to make $400, the problem is with the NQ, you really don't want to trade $400 trades. You need to get more than that. Now the YM and the RTY, yeah, I look for $400 trades there. I see that, Earl. I see that, Earl. I'm not in it. I'm not in it because I'm still too pissed off about this NQ debacle here. This NQ debacle. The NQ has been printing me money in the afternoons. Trying to think of here. Where did I make some money yesterday? Where did I make some money? Oh, right there. This trade right here. This trade right here. After we shut down the live stream, see this? See this right here? Does everybody see that? This is the NQ. This is where I freaking made 1,800 bucks. Pa-boom. See this right here? We went deliberately right to the 5-minute gold line. We had crossed over the 5-minute gold line here. So we had this is a reset. This is the first touch of that 5-minute gold line. Deliberate. You can't get any more deliberate than that. Boom, 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 bam, zing. That's where I banked it yesterday afternoon. Banked it in the NQ yesterday afternoon. Absolutely put the money in my pocket. RTY got you some money? Good. Look at that YM. Did you take that trade, Earl? Did you take this trade, Earl? All right, good for you, Earl. There you go, buddy. Rinse, wash, repeat, man. Rinse, wash, repeat. I can't stare at all the charts at the same time. But, you saw that one. You saw that setup. That's a nice trade, Earl. Good job. I can't see every freaking chart at the same time. Good job, Earl. Excellent. Now I don't know if you got the stomach for it, Earl, but following the pivots, you should be. Listen, I mean, again, I don't know if you got the stomach for it, but I hit this trade, this scenario that Earl's in right now. I hit this trade, I think, twice last week in the YM from here. I know for sure once, here to here. Because it came out and now it should rotate all the way back across. I can't believe I was sitting here watching. I even got my charts fixed in the YM and everything, and then I completely missed the trade. Yeah, I did. You're right. Sugar Kryptonite. It sure did. It sure did. It sure did. And remember, on that trade, Kryptonite, you also came from, see all these up pivots? These are up pivots here. Pushing price up. They all got broken, then pushed, then back to the bottom box, and then bam, there's your trade, man. I mean, come on, man. This son of a bitch should come all the way down to here. Well, if it double rotates, I might take it back now. Man, that's a. Are you still in it, Earl? Are you still in it? Oh my God. It might give me an entry here off the prior day high. It's kind of what I'm looking at here with the YM. We crossed over the prior day high. We're sitting on the top of it right now. We have a pretty good feeling. We have a pretty good feeling they're trying to take it across the box. This would be a good place for it to reload after a little reprieve, and then run up. So that's kind of what we're looking for. Oh, don't run off me. Don't run off without me. YM. All right. So, oh shit. What are you doing, Bob? Jesus. All right, let's go. Come on. I'm going to defend the prior day high for now. I'm going to defend it. Bring that up here. And see if I can get lucky. See if I can get lucky. Unfortunately, I should be in down here and adding here, not entering here, but I wasn't paying attention. I'm notorious for that, for not paying attention. Come on, Dow. Come on, Dow. There you go. Come on now, let's go. We're right now, the problem I have in this trade, for everybody that doesn't know, is I'm at the mid band. So this is a battleground spot to either go through and cross or to get rejected back down. So I'm in a bad position, but I missed the initial entry down here. So I'm not in a good situation, but I don't really have a choice. I put myself in this situation by not catching the trade at the right spot. Yep, I put myself in a bad position. All right. Come on, baby. Come on. I could use that $1,000 that you're showing me at the top there. Come on, let's go. Oh, God. Oh, God. Mm-hmm. Come on, baby. Let's go. If this thing crosses this box here, I'm going to laugh extremely hard for multiple reasons. But the main one is, guys, we're talking about the Dow here. Okay? We're talking about the Dow. We're talking about manipulating the biggest elephant in the room. Man, this is just deadly slow today. Come on. I'm looking at that NQ over to my right here, and that thing is just ripping around. Jesus. Now I'm sitting here in the YM and we're not moving at all. What are you texting me for? Yeah. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on, people. This is getting rather annoying. Once again, summer trading. I mean, we've rejected off the prior day high. We've made it through the mid band. Why are we standing still? Why are we standing still? Fuck. I feel like I'm in the 4th of July trading right here, man. This is really frustrating. Come on. Good spot. This is a good spot. This is a good spot. We came down and touched this mid band. Man, I'm telling you, this is like, it's like watching paint dry. This is fucking ridiculous. Come on. Come on. Break this candle right here. There you go. All right. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. All right. I need this to rotate, and then I'm going to just lock myself in. Yeah, there we go. All right. I'm going to lock myself in. I'm either going to make bullshit money or make real money. That's it. I'm done. Trade's over. One or the other. So we put that away. We don't even look at it anymore. I'm not in the wrong contract. I'm in the one that Ninja has me in. You're out, Earl? All right. Come on. Well, look at that. Look at that. See, if you set it and forget it, it makes you money. There you go. Come on. You made $900, Earl? Holy shit. I got to get across this. I got to get across here to get that kind of money. Come on, baby. Go. 720. Come on. I'm starting to lose my nerve because I just don't feel any confidence in this freaking market. Come on. I mean, I'm sitting here looking. Keep in mind, I'm looking over here at the same time at what's going on in the NQ, which is literal trash. And I'm asking the biggest elephant in the room. Let's just put it in perspective. I'm asking the biggest elephant in the room to go from here to here. And this is just trash. That's you know, that's a lot of cojones on my part. That's a lot of cojones on my part. Seriously, come on, baby. Come on. Move. Come on. There you go. Come on, baby. I'm going to start squeezing this because I just don't have confidence. Okay. Whoa. Everybody watch. I got it, NQ Trader. Ninja tells me when to rotate. It didn't tell me to rotate this one yet. And I've gone over and looked at the September contract. There ain't shit going on there either. Come on. Come on. Come on. Here we go. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. There you go. Come on. Reach, reach, reach. 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 Come on. Just keep reaching. Keep reaching. Keep reaching. Come on, baby. Reach. Reach. We all know where you want to go. Oh my God. All right, we're over 1,000. We're over 1,000. We're over 1,000. Keep going. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Oh my God. Oh. I'm having an anxiety attack. I'm having an anxiety attack. God dang it. Shit, this is what I'm afraid of. It's going to run out of gas and do a 1 minute gold line setup. And I don't want that. I don't want that. I want a straight line. Come on. All right. I'm out. That's it. I'm out. What I'm afraid of is it's going to come back and do a retest, which is what it needs to do because it's so overextended up. And that's exactly what it's doing right there. It's all right. Hey, see what it did? There you go. See that? See that? That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. And at the same time, I'm watching the freaking RTY blow right through because it's crossing the box. See, the RTY is doing the same trade as the YM, but where am I going to get in? But there it is. It came out of the box. Now it's crossing it right there. The funny part is, while you're looking at this, the RTY is doing it from the top to the bottom. The YM's doing it from the bottom to the top. I mean, come on, guys. You got to love it. You got to love it. When you know what the manipulation trade is, i.e. from here to here, or from here to here, you don't have to worry about, are we in agreement with everybody or not? You just follow the momentum. Follow the momentum. That, I'm telling you, Bruce, the YM has really, God, I don't know, lately, I shouldn't say lately, it's always been pretty consistent. But lately, I have really been hitting some pretty decent trades, considering it's a $5 instrument. Here it goes. So see, this was the pullback that we were talking about right here. I was expecting it to at least go to the 9 EMA, which is what it did before it rotates up. My fear is if I let it ride here, it just keeps going down to the 5 minute gold line, and then I'm freaking dead. Good call. Hell, it was Earl. Earl's the one that took $900 from here to here. I took 900 from here to here. Earl's the one that brought that one to light. I'll be right back, guys. Yeah. Yeah, I've had that happen before, Bruce. Okay, what do we got? God dang it. Let me get it. Let me get stuff out of the way here. Sorry. Shit, I'm missing this NQ here. Right out of the box. Are we going to go through? Oh, man. Shoot. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. Bruce. Bruce, are you there? Tell me when you're watching. All right. Go to tools. Go to instruments. Wait, not instruments. Go to tools and go to instrument list. Go in there. Find your YM. Click on it a couple times. And go over here and force it to change. So tell me if you followed what I said. So you go to instrument list, you find your YM, you click it a couple times, you go over here, you change the date. Tell me if you got that. And I've done that today already a couple times in the YM. That's why I'm still trading the September one. I mean the June one. Did you get it? All right, let's see here. Yeah, I saw this NQ come out here through the bottom of the box, but it never created a gap here, so I didn't look for a trade. Well, then what you got to do, I think, is you got to go to your instrument. Don't hold me to it, but so here's what you got to do next, Bruce, okay? Then you got to go into your instrument. So let's take YM, okay? And then you got to do drop down, futures, and you got to go find the September one and click OK. And then it'll load it up. But you got to have already set a September one to be in your list. And then go grab the September one and put it on your chart. Need me to go over that again, or? All right, good, Bruce. There you go. It's pretty scary, Bruce, if I'm giving technical advice. That's pretty fucking scary if I'm giving technical advice. I'm always the one in here going, can somebody help me out here? Because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Oh, God. Man, am I going to take this NQ short? I don't know, man. I'm getting a little nervous here. I'm getting a little nervous. That's big candle, but this is a rejection setup. Jesus, mother of God. Why does this candle have to be so freaking big? God dang it. That was the trade. This candle right here was so big. That was the trade right there off the rejection of the bottom of the box. I sissied out. Man. I just don't want a $400 or $500 loss if the market's not going to follow through. That was the trade, though. Beautiful setup. God dang it. Good job, Patriot. What the hell? What Patriot? Am I going to turn you into an equity trader? Am I going to turn you into an equity trader, Patriot? Get the hell out of here. This is what I'm talking about right here. This should have just run right down to here. Good job, Bruce. I'm assuming back down to the pivot. And look at that. It just rotated right back. The NQ never got to the pivot. The ES got there first. The ES outran the NQ, and that's what the roll-up is about right here. Oh, my God. No. Well, if you use a Ninja, it'll inform you to let it automatically do it when you load the chart every day. It keeps track of the volume and then tells you when to rotate. Ninja does that automatically. You just got to say yes when it asks you, do you want to roll the contracts? It's asking you to do that on purpose because it's sensing the volume has shifted from this contract to this contract. It's not a specific date it happens. It has to do with volume transition from contract to contract. Look at that fucking trade right there, man. Man, I just let this whole scenario kick me in the ass. Just kick me in the ass, man. That's just, look at, this is not this scenario. This is the scenario I'm looking for. And I allowed it to chase me out because of the size of that freaking candle. Just fucking infuriating. I let it chase me out because of the size of the candle. I mean, the setup was absolutely perfect. This is exactly you want. How many times do I have to say this? When you come out of the box, you want one of two things, kind of like it did here. Boom, boom. And I took that long where it creates space, sits on top of the box and goes long. Same thing when it goes through the box. You want it to come back up, hit the box, and then go short. I was in this one trying, if you guys remember, trying to go to here. I mean, if there's the setups. I'm not trying to say any of this is easy, okay? So don't take that the wrong way. But the setups that I talk about are so freaking simple to see, it's stupid. What you have to do is just wait for it to do what it is that you think it's going to do. Just learn the basic setups, man, and it's like stealing. It's like free stealing. Yeah, Earl. Yeah, I know. That's the other. I know, Earl. In the ES was agreeing with the NQ at the same time that trade set up. I'm just a freaking complete moron for not taking that trade. I just didn't like the size of that candle. I mean, you got to understand in the NQ, that candle, because you know, technically you need to defend this candle. I mean, really, you need to defend this candle. I mean, that candle. That candle is $650. $650 that candle was. Whereas the one I took over here earlier, this candle's not even close to that. That's the candle I'm defending on this entry. You know, I'm defending like maybe a $300 candle, not a $650 candle. Yeah, it has to close wick and all, every element of it before it crosses. So like this, take the NQ right here. See this candle right here? Or even this candle right here. Either this one or this one. That's your reset. And then you blew through it, came down. Here's your first, this was not a touch. Here's your first touch. Boom, there's a 1 minute gold line. That's it. So you had a combination. You had a rejection of the bottom of the box, and you had a 1 minute gold line. And here's your freaking results. About $2,000. Well, escape. I need confirmation to take a short. So remember, confirmation is this to me. Okay. Confirmation is this. Price went through, created space between the bottom of this candle and the top of that box, and then came back. Boom. There's your confirmation. When we went inside the box, we had no confirmation. It tried right here. Okay, this was it. This was it trying before you take a short. So what's the confirmation down here? Well, there was a lot of people pushing it here, which, that turned out to be a profitable trade per se. But the real traders, the sharks, the ones that really make the market move, they were going to create, again, they were going to create that space and then run it back up so they can squeeze stops and then rotate it. That's the whole intent. You got to think like the sharks. Don't just look at what the market's doing. You got to think, what are the sharks going to do? Because we're trying to trade with the sharks so we don't get caught up in the meandering bullshit. We want the violence. That's kind of what makes the NQ tough to trade, because if you're looking for violence, sometimes the candles can get really big and you're going to have to defend a lot of money, if I'm making sense. But we're looking for violence. And that right there was pure violence. You can't get more violent in the NQ than slamming it straight down and then slamming it straight up. And here's the thing. That son of a bitch hit the bottom of that box by the tick. By the tick. Don't even begin to think that the sharks weren't lined up right here to reverse the trades. It's insane. When you start actually watching this stuff and you start actually seeing what's going on, you'll realize why I keep saying I'm looking for the position. I'm looking for the trades that are going to create either the big green candle long or the big red candle short. Because this guy right here, by the way, his name is Contender, and he has left the Outer Banks. He's on his way north. I follow him. We're waiting for him to show his head. We're waiting for him to show us what the hell is going on and when the manipulation is starting, because we want to anticipate what he's doing when he's manipulating the market so that we can swim across along his back. And as he's cleaning out the amateur traders and stealing their money, we're up there catching scraps. And don't even begin to think that this guy doesn't exist in the market, because he does. He exists. That's the whole philosophy behind my strategy, is to identify the points of interest that the sharks are going to, when the sharks take control of the market, where are they going to reverse it? I'm looking for space. I'm not looking here, right here. Here's a good example. Look at this. So where do you get in here? Where do you get in here? Because look at, they ran it up through here for $200-$300. You know what I'm saying? Where do you get, how do you know that they're not going to run it? Because now they're at the bottom of the box. See, here's the deal. Here's what you got to understand. They know there's going to be people jumping on this because they're at the bottom of the box to try to go back across. They have no intention of doing that, but wait for them to show you that. So they squeeze out their stops of the longs, okay? Think like a shark. They squeeze out your stops with the long, then they squeeze out the short stops with the short, then they squeeze out the short stops with the long, and they pinpoint the rotation spot and slam it down. So you just got to follow what's going on with the candle pattern and then partake. I'm not sure I'm making any sense, but that's the way I look at the market. That's exactly how I look at it. And when you see things just like this, right there, that tells you you're onto something. Okay? Keep in mind, those who don't have this chart, this thing on their chart, okay? This thing on their chart with the exact correct times, not, oh, well, I'm within a minute or two. No, the exact correct times would have no idea why the market ran up here. No idea why the market turned down here. They have no freaking clue. You do. They have no idea why the YM reversed out in the middle of nowhere. Why did the YM reverse out of the middle of nowhere? I don't know. But you do. By the way, these dogs ran this down and tested the prior day high again. They're still crossing this box, just so you'll know. I'm just telling you right now, this is still going to cross this box. If they're touching the line, no. And I don't, you know. Oh yeah, I guess you're right. They were touching. I got too much shit going on up here. Of course, we never had a trade, so really it's way the hell up here. We never had a trade. We never had a trade until here on the 1 minute gold line. The whole purpose of the 1 minute gold line is to take the trade when the market's got a lot of energy. Okay. It's got to have a lot of energy for the 1 minute gold line to work. And number two is to don't go back. Here's a perfect, here we go. Let me show it to you. Let me show you this. Okay. The second thing is to not keep falling in love with the 9 EMA, because it's the first thrust down, first thrust up, for thrust down that's supposed to work. The second time, which is right here, okay, from a smooth pullback, from a current low, look at what they did right there. They broke it to the bottom, and they caught more shorts in there, and then they ran it up. Meaning you don't want to go back to the well. You want price to reset, violence to take over, create new lows, push back into your 1 minute gold line, and then roll over. You do not want to take this trade for the second time or even the third time. So many times you'll see this second attempt will roll down into this zone, or even in this case, just 3-4 ticks in, and then just roll back up. Okay? Because the 9 EMA does not have the strength. That's the key to understand. The 9 EMA does not have the strength to keep pushing the market violently south. It needs bigger moving averages like this one, or static lines. If you guys noticed over time, I never take the second attempt of a 9 EMA. Just there's so many reasons this trade was going to fail. Here's the second reason, just for observations. I'm going to point things out to you while I'm talking, okay? While I'm, thoughts are coming to my head. The second reason is, notice I have no oscillators on this chart, okay? None of that bullshit. I don't need an oscillator, because I say this over and over again. Learn the personality of your instrument, whichever one you're going to start trading with first or whatever. Learn the personality, and then you'll start recognizing points where you have, like, here's your candle right here forming, and there's your 9 EMA at that exact same time. This gap right here, the bigger that gap is between this 5 minute red line and the top of this candle, the bigger that gap is, the more likely the market is oversold in the short term. And remember, we're trading short term. We're trading 1 minute candles. That's why in the afternoon I fall in love with this line right here. Because this line, first of all, you shouldn't take any 9 EMAs in the afternoon on the 1 minute. But this line is the direction determinant. and you can get your bigger rotations off of it in the afternoon because price, when price is at it, it's at equilibrium. It's not oversold and it's not overbought. Rough. What am I looking at here? Man, the RTY, while I'm sitting there doing all this talking, the RTY just rejected. Well, did it? God dang it! It rejected the prior day close, right there. Boom, down to the prior day low, crossed across the prior day low to the to the overnight open, back to the prior day low. God dang. Man, the RTY is doing some nice shit today. I'm going to look for a long here in the RTY off the prior day low if it gives me a setup. See, so go back to what I was talking about earlier. Whoever was asking about, are you waiting for confirmation gaps? Yeah, here's your gap right here. See that? That's your gap. So price blew through your prior day close, came back up into it, and then bam, there's your trade. I mean, it's just, and here's your gap right here for your potential long. And here's your gap right here for your short. Patriot, you're just printing money, my friend. You're just printing money. Good for you. So Patriot's saying he took this short right here in the ES. Real hard to see it, wasn't it, Patriot? Real hard to see that setup, wasn't it? Well, God dang it. This setup didn't happen. So here's what I'm looking for now. So this did not happen. Now we got space. So we may come up, test the bottom of the prior day low, and rotate over. Picking up what they owe you, huh? So the NQ rolled over, all right, right here, okay, without any knowledge on our part as to why. So why don't we do a little research? What candle is that? The last peaked up 1042. 1042, huh? Which candle is this? 1042, get the hell out of here. Oh my God. Get out of here. So why did the NQ roll over? It rolled over because its pairing partner, its trading partner, ran into resistance and rotated over. So it, as a good friend, went with it. That's why I put the charts side by side. See you later, Earl. Put that profit in your pocket. And so you go back to this trade right here. Let's just talk about this again while I'm sitting here because nothing's setting up yet. See this scenario right here? This candle that came up and touched that is your 1027 candle. Cross, pull up into your 1 minute gold line for your short. Oh my God, that's your 1027 candle too. Get the out of here. Get the out of here. What? So, one of the main things I like to do is when I'm seeing a rotation, say like this or this, is to pair it with its trading partner, the one whose candles are following the same suit, so that I have confirmation that they're both going to work together to go a specific direction. $1,100 trading the ES Patriot. All right, I'm going to turn you into an equity trader one day. I can tell. I can tell. Good for you, Patriot. See you later. Let me go back and look at oil. Okay. Man, I got my charts all over the freaking place. I do. I have my charts all over the place. Let me get reorganized here. I keep grabbing charts and all right. Gene, exactly. Where is Gene been? Gene must be on vacation. I'm used to Gene screaming out, another 10 points in the ES. I'm used to him saying that once or twice a day. Oh, another 10 points in the ES. Jesus, Gene, leave some money for others. He must be on vacation. The market's going back into dormant mode where it just sits still. Damn it. Might get an M pattern right here. I didn't take it, obviously, but so you got your finger down, right? Straight up, straight down, and then straight back up to resistance. This would be an M pattern normally, and therefore this trade should go from here to here. Oh, what the hell? What the hell? I'll try it. What the hell? I'll try it. Should go down to here. If it's going to do an M, that's the rotation. Right down to here. Come on. Come on. Come on, ES. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Look at that. How did he know that? How did he know that? I don't know. Come on, contender. Come on, contender. Push that S&P 500 straight down. Does anybody notice the manipulation? It's amazing. It's amazing how that happened. Now, the NQ is about to hit its bottom. See, it's moving faster than the ES. So I got to be careful because that's going to be support for the NQ. So I'm going to pop this out right there. No, shit, God dang it. It got me too quick. God dang it. God dang it. That sucks. Oh, well, I didn't lose any money. I used 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then over here, I have a second computer. My computer, this computer right here is set up to do six screens. I only use 4 because, I mean, if I put 2 more on top of my tower, it's just way too high up. I have to get a different tower to put 2 over here. And I really don't need 6. Anyways. Yeah, I really don't need 6 anyways. That's a nice looking little M pattern right here. It just did not. Well, part of the problem was this raced ahead of this. This raced to support before this even got like far enough down there for me to make a decent amount of profit. So now it reached up and hit resistance. So this may still roll over, but I'm not getting back in it. I'm not getting back in it. I am not getting back in it. To manage accounts for taxes? That's a wide open question, Roger. That's a wide open question. I mean, I could do a freaking 40-minute video about that. I mean, it depends on your scenario. I don't know what your scenario is. Like, are you trading prop firms still, or are you trading live money? Who asked me the 1-minute gold line question earlier? I can't remember. Because I'm in a 1-minute gold line, but it's late in the day. I don't think it's going to work. I'm not going to lose money. I'm at break even. It's in the RTY right here. Yeah, it got knocked out. So, this is a reset, crossed over, boom, boom, daily high. We had an inside candle. I took that short. My ATM put me at even, and then it rolled up. Things are getting choppy now. Very choppy. Rotations are getting smaller. I do have 2 charts on each monitor. Yes. And then I have the live stream here on the fourth monitor. If I didn't have the live stream up here, I would have gold completely by itself, and I'd have oil completely by itself on two separate screens. But, you know, the live stream is on one of these monitors. So I had to rearrange my landscape. I had to rearrange my landscape. See you, Crude. All right, well, I'm getting ready to shut this baby down for the day because everything's gone to sleep. I will probably pay attention to the NQ this afternoon. Specifically for red line trades and static line trades. Those will be the things I focus on if I take any trades this afternoon. Will be the NQ off of red lines or static lines that correlate with the ES. Today, for some unknown reason, I don't know what it is, but the YM and the RTY are not agreeing with each other. So I'm not as concerned pattern-wise that they line up, because they're not agreeing with each other anyways. So, and that's one of the things you got to kind of pay attention. If you look, a lot of times the RTY and the YM agree with each other. And if they're candle for candle agreeing with each other, then you got to look at them the same as I like to look at the ES and the NQ. But again, not every day does the ES and the NQ agree with each other. But when they are in lockstep and they're moving, you know, red candle, green candle, green candle, green candle, green candle, green candle, green candle, red candle, green candle, green candle, green candle, green candle, green candle. This was green, now it's red, and this is red. When they're lockstep with each other, then you better watch both of them. That's you better watch both of them. Same thing with the RTY and the YM. When they're in lockstep, you better watch both of them. And that's where that's honestly where I get the best trades, is when these things correlate with each other. Because then the rotations, like for example, with this, become big. You know what I mean? Because this rotation agreed with the NQ. Get what I'm saying? Anyways, all right, guys, I'm going to shut down for the day. And God, tomorrow's FOMC day. Oh my God. I mean, I'll come on in the morning and look at the charts and see if we can find something, but I'm not going to be too optimistic. Because the sharks don't like FOMC day. That's a fact. Everybody have a good day. I'll talk to you later. Bye.